Guys, I can't believe that we finally got to see this in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, but the account A9VG on Bilibili, I'm assuming they had the opportunity to play the demo, or maybe they just got some footage of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And we got to see a particular move from Super Saiyan Adult Gohan. And that move is none other than Bro's Kamehameha. Now, the reason why I'm so excited is because we haven't seen how that move looks like in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero until now. And of course, the move looks absolutely phenomenal. Just seeing Goten join up with Gohan to just fire off a massive Kamehameha is nice. And of course, it makes sense as to why that would be here, because when you use Goten and he uses Super Kamehameha, Trunks joins him instead. However, there is one thing after seeing this that I'm actually curious to see if they're going to do in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, if you guys don't know, Bro's Kamehameha has been a thing in Dragon Ball games for a while now. But there's a particular move that, if I'm not mistaken, the only console game that it's in is Dragon Ball FighterZ. And that move is none other than Family Kamehameha. Now, Family Kamehameha, it is in other games. Like, if you want to count the mobile games, then sure, because Family Kamehameha is in Dragon Ball Legends, for example. But you know, it's not in the Xenoverse series. If I recall correctly, it's not in the Tenkaichi series, etc. So, honestly, I would really love to see that move in this game. Now, when it comes down to Gohan, I'm assuming that's just based off of his normal Super Kamehameha, because when you look at the HUD of the gameplay, you'll notice that the swap gauge is not there. And if I recall correctly, I don't think any of us that actually played the game used Super Saiyan Gohan. I think it was either just base form or mainly just like Super Saiyan 2. Personally speaking, I used Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan, but I don't think any of us actually used Super Saiyan Adult Gohan, so I can't really speak on that. But it seems as if this is just his normal ultimate attack, but Goten hops in to help. So it looks like you may not actually need to be in a team battle to use these moves. And I think that's also further solidified because we saw Birder in the demo, but you didn't need Jace in order to do the purple combat attack. So I'm guessing that, again, you don't need Goten in your party or even to be in a team battle in general to use this move, which is pretty cool. But again, the main thing I want to see is Family Kamehameha. I really hope that they're willing to do something along those lines, right? Like Family Kamehameha, or heck, even with I'll say like Goten and Trunks, right? Maybe if you're in a team battle and look, okay, we don't talk about this movie, all right? This movie and the character that is associated with it just do not exist. But in a particular Dragon Ball Z movie, maybe you can have Goten, Trunks, and Krillin, right? And if they're all in a team, then maybe they can have some sort of like team ultimate attack or anything of the sort, right? Like there's the possibilities when it comes down to these moves are endless. And we're only kind of scratching the surface of what's to come, right? Because again, with the roster that we have right now, there's a lot of characters that could pair up in order to make something crazy. I mean, for example, one thing that would be really cool is if there was, again, if team battles are gonna be like a way to get some ultimate attacks off, maybe Super Saiyan God Goku and Hit can have something. Maybe Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta can have something. I mean, don't forget that in Dragon Ball Super Broly, those two paired up to use what? It was a Kamehameha and I believe Gallic Gun as well. Like, imagine if that was like a team ultimate attack in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That would be incredible. And again, the possibilities, like, I'm thinking about like the DLC now. Maybe Beast Gohan can have something with like Orange Piccolo. Maybe Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 can have something. Like, who knows what they're going to do when it comes down to this game. All I know is I'm excited to see what happens at the end of the day. But that's not the only thing I wanted to talk about concerning this clip, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but with Gohan, remember this is Super Saiyan Gohan, before he even uses the ultimate attack, if you look at his transformation gauge, the number shows 2. Now, of course, we knew that this particular form was going to be in the game, but if this wasn't, confirmation enough, we know that Ultimate Gohan will also be in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But this time around, it seems like Ultimate Gohan is going to be an actual transformation and not a separate form. Because remember, in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Ultimate Gohan was absolutely in the game, but Ultimate Gohan was a separate character entirely. Not only that, that also carried on to the Raging Blast series as well, because Ultimate Gohan was, in the games in Raging Blast, but he was a separate character. You weren't able to pick Adult Gohan and transform into Ultimate Gohan, which in truth, I kind of found unfortunate because I get it, like the outfit is different and all that stuff, sure, but Ultimate Gohan is still Adult Gohan, so I never understood why they did that. But in this game, it actually seems to be leaning towards that. And not only that, I believe, was it the story mode clips? Like, there was a video that I saw online, and if I can find it, I'll put it in this video, where it was showing different scenes from the story mode, and I believe one of the images actually showed Ultimate Gohan. Again, if I can find it, I'll include it in this video. But Ultimate Gohan also had, the Turtle Hermit gi on, right? Like Goku's gi. So we know, obviously, different outfits should be in the game, but at the very least, Ultimate Gohan should be in this game, because there's no reason as to why the transformation gauge is going to say 2 when Gohan's already at Super Saiyan 1 and the other transformation isn't going to be Ultimate. I mean, could you imagine, granted, I expect this character to be in this game as well, but could you imagine that after Super Saiyan 2, then the other gauge is him turning into Great Saiyaman? I think that would, I don't know. Actually, you know what's crazy? I don't think that's impossible, because if I recall correctly, I believe Adult Gohan was able to transform, quote unquote transform, into Great Saiyaman in Tenkaichi 3, because he's part of his chain, if you will. So I don't know what is gonna happen with that. I'm assuming that it's going to be Ultimate Gohan. It would make a lot more sense if the transformation chain went, base, Super Saiyan 2, and then Ultimate, and then a separate character was Great Saiyaman. That makes a lot more sense to me personally. But if it's not like that, then at the very least it'll be Great Saiyaman, and then again, I've already seen Ultimate Gohan in one of the clips, so I know Ultimate Gohan's definitely in this game. Again, if I can find that particular scene, I'll show you guys. Either way though, I'm just happy about how this game is shaping up right now. Again, it's such an exciting moment in the Dragon Ball community right now, where everybody is looking at all the footage, trying to dissect every single thing that they can get from all the footage that has been released. This is just an incredible time to be a Dragon Ball fan. Again, be hyped, guys, because every single day since we got that footage, there's always been something new to see. And today's no different, because we finally got to see Bro's Kamehameha, and we know that Gohan has an extra transformation past Super Saiyan 2. So again, I'm excited to see what happens, but I do want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.